Good morning. We're going in the morning hike. We're in the walk and you walk in anyone's property and pick plums or pick fruits without being yelled at or maybe getting shot at or something. Or maybe the dogs being thrown at you. Only in Beckway. That's why I love my country. I love my country bad.
Woo! Yes, guys, so we are continuing our journey. He said it all. So we are going to head over to the fort. And we're not, well, we're going to go with the flow, basically. Okay, so we are heading up.
Walking up to Fort Hamilton on the way from Point Hill, our home. This is a morning jog that many
This is
people.
a jog?
Well, it's a morning walk, but
Oh.
I was about to say this is a morning jog that many
Okay,
people
show them
take.
how you jog it. Show them.
No,
Show them. Show them. Show them, man. Yeah, man. That's it. That is shot. That's the shot. Woo!
That's a morning jog many people have taken, and many people continues to take. I jogged this for many, many years. But
Woo.
you get lazy as time goes by, and you no longer want, some of us no longer want to walk these trails anymore.
Well, I'm going to be taking you on a trail that you've never been to.
Well, I'm up for the experience and up for the challenge.
Alrighty.
I love a challenge.
Alright, so yes, so we are heading to Fort Hamilton, which is one of our places of interest here on Beckway. Ooh, it's very windy. Yeah, so the reservoir is there because in case you're wondering, if you've never heard about Beckway before, we have no rivers, we have no streams, all we have is the ocean. How do we get drinking water? Guys, we depend on these clouds. Yes, we depend on these clouds to bring rain for us. Our homes, we have water tanks that we store water that we would have to use, and here is a reservoir. Well, yeah, we should have gone up there and show you, but yeah, it's a reservoir. It's a big catchment area where the water is stored, so you can access it from there. Yes.
When I was growing up in Beckway, not too far from here, over by that pink house, I remember in the mornings we had to, before I left for school, we'll have to go to those mountains, take our animals up to those mountains, and our way back we'll have to be bringing back a bundle of wood, put it on our head, make sure it's properly tied, put a little
Cutter.
well, we call it a cutter, put it on the head, and we have to bring the wood home to my grandma and my aunt Sylvia. And after that, we go to the seawater, take a shower, and back and get ready for school. And I did that. That's what makes us so strong. we have so many experience up in that hill. We went and sent bird traps. We hunt for manacles. We look for wild sheep and wild goats. We found many wild animals up there. So I have fun. This is why I love.
Confession is good for the soul. So somebody coming for the and for you.
No, those were wild animals.
Wild animals in Beckway.
those were wild animals.
Yes, let us see your face properly,
Yes.
because listen, people, this is Beckway, right? People own the animals, they may let them loose, but this man is saying he went to get wild animals. So if you grew up in Michael's time, come and get some money from him now for your animal.
Statute of limitation has been already passed. It's been over 40 years. So nobody can come with me. Most of those people have either passed on or moved to another country. This is paradise. This is paradise for me. Oh, I love this island. Thank you, Jesus. I have one of the best childhood in my life that anyone could ask for. I don't think the young people of today have really experienced any childhood as I did. And I thank for the friends, my family, the people who have made me the man that I am today. I have to thank you, my grandma, Uncle Jakey, my mom, my aunts, my uncles. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Lord, you've blessed me with a beautiful, beautiful lady, Miss Sony. I could ask you a better thing than that. Thank you, Sony. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hats off to you.
Hi guys.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So welcome to Fort Hamilton. Yes, for those of you who have never come here, welcome to Beckway. Drop anchor and unwind. Yeah. So it says, welcome to Fort Hamilton. The magnificent view obtained from this 300-foot high hill was a major reason why this site was chosen for a British battery. Constructed during the late 1700s, Fort Hamilton protected the entire Admiralty Bay from attack by American privateers and French raiders. According to local tradition, during the late 1700s, a misfired cannon aimed at an enemy ship split the island's southwestern tip, separating it into two small keys. I wonder if that is true. Those two keys can be seen in the far distance ahead of you. I'm going to be showing you it soon. Fort Hamilton was named after Alexander Hamilton, 1755 to 1804. A founding father of the United States Constitution, he was born on the West Indian island of Nevis. So yes guys, so welcome to Fort Hamilton, and this is what you would find if you come on the top here. So we have some guns that I erected pointing out to sea. So I'm going to be showing you the island that they're saying a misfired cannon split into two. So one moment. Okay, so the West Key. Okay, they're the islands at the end there. So they're saying that a misfired cannon split those islands into. Can you believe that? Not sure. Okay, so you grew up here in this area. This is your home turf. Right, let me see if any whale out there. My gosh, nothing to say blues. Should have been in South. Yes, back to the point. You grew up here in Hamilton, right? In Point, whatever. Okay, and you, I guess, would have heard stories about the islands that they're saying that a misfired cannon would have split into. So, am I right to say that?
No, you're absolutely right. You know, when I was growing up, my grandmother, she gave us a lot of history, and they would give us the history of Beckwith. And one of the things that my grandmother told me was that during the war times, there was a ship that came around this area, but the ship sank, and many of the men swim ashore. Some of them came to the island of Beckwith and intermixed with some of the people. They have their own families here, you know, make families and everything. My
Okay.
great grandfather was from Poland. My grandmother told us that.
Okay, when you say a ship sank, are you referring to back in the slavery days? Because I think we would have heard stories concerning that. So are you talking about the days when we had slaves? Well, they were bringing slaves from certain parts in Africa down to the Caribbean islands. So is it a slave ship that sank?
Yeah, absolutely. And my grandmother told me her foreparents were from Ghana in Africa. And that's
Oh,
how foreparents that came here. And they ended up being here on the island of Beckwith. Some went to the different islands, some went to the mainland, some went to the Low Grenadines, different areas, Barbados, and all of, in other places in the Caribbean. So
wow.
most of us, if we don't know, we all are from some part of Africa. So we
Yes,
are
we
all
are
Africans.
mixed. We are basically mixed with the French,
With the Friends, the
the
Caribs,
Scottish, the
Arawaks,
Amerindians,
yeah, Indians,
the
yep.
Africans. So we're basically an island, like we're Calypso.
You're right, we're
Yes,
Calypso
we're
because we
Calypso
had the,
Island. We are mixed.
and so we have a history here in Beckway, really, that we all, as Beckwayrians or Vincentians, should be proud of, because there's so much history in this island that, you know, a lot of us don't really know about. And
Sounds good, sounds good. Well, guess what now, guys? We're gonna hit the trails. He's never been there before. Yeah.
this is one of a focal point where we normally comes when there's a regatta. So she's gonna take me down to a trail.
Okay, yeah. So this trail has been built since he left.
The whoever's responsible for this trail have done a wonderful job. It could be better, but it's what it is.
So when we come back, we're gonna head up this path, but we're gonna continue around this area. Yep. Okay, guys. So we came to the deck house. Yes, in Hamilton. You see, we used the trail and we came down, but there's a road that you can take to come down here as well. Okay, so these are the beach almonds, and the trees are found mainly on the coastlines on Beckway and other islands. So we are going to show you what the almond look like. These are the green ones, then they turn yellow, and then they turn brown, and we have them like this. The skin comes off because sometimes some of the animals, they eat off the skins, or if they fall in the sea after a while. But when they get to this stage, it's the best to pound. These are harder to pound, and Michael is going to show you what's on the inside.
These are the end results of the almond that is pounded. And I'm gonna eat. Normally this is what we do, young boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you come to the beach, you feel for a snack, you just look around. In Beckway, almonds are basically any and everywhere. Don't be afraid to pick them up. Grab a stone and you can pound. Come. So you hold them on the side, make sure they're on the side. You have to make sure you get a good stone. Okay, see that? If the surface that you're pounding on is most hard, then you get a better pound.
It's right.
Yeah, so you remove those to make it easier to get to the... You could take off the skin so they can see what's underneath.
Yep.
Right, so that one, that's
I
one
it
inside.
a little too hard.
Yes, that one is broken, but you got the idea. So you just need a rock, your almonds, and you're good to go. Yeah, guys, this is the first time I've ever come in this area. Trust me, at the deck house, first time. since I'm in Hamilton, since I'm in Beckwith, this is the first time I've ever come to this mini beach. So we are going to be taking our sea bath here today. So we're going to catch up with you and we're going to show you the road that you can drive to get here. We will not pass back on the trail. We're going to show you the road that you can drive to get at the deck house. Alright guys, I'm going to enjoy the beach, the water. It's not much of a beach, but the water is beautiful. Whose tree? Tell them whose tree you're in.
Just the neighbor's tree. Where in the wall, again, I should say, can you do that? Just go up to a friend's, neighbor's house and pick their mangoes without being chased by the dogs or someone getting upset. Only in Beckwith.
These are, oh gosh, passion fruits.
Okay.
Yeah, wow. This is beautiful. This is the kind of life I love. Okay guys, so we took the trail. Now we are taking the road to get back up. Oh. Beautiful. So you can drive down here. There's parking.
I'm in the hills. I'm in the Rocky Hills.
Yeah. Guys, this has been a good morning adventure. The plum choked me. Yeah, good morning adventure. So we went around one side and we came back up the next.
Yes.
So we are going to be heading home.
Very good morning.
Yeah.
Nice ride.